Yeah, just like that.
Welcome back, guys, to another base video from me, Ada. Now, this base design, in my opinion, is pretty strong. I mean, you've got 2 hidden loot rooms, and you've got a bunker, and you've also got the door mechanic at the front of your base. So, let's just get into this build so we can just show you how it's done. So what you want to do at the start is don't do them too low to the floor in case it won't let you place them. You want to start with 2 squares, and then at the back we're going to go 3 triangles like so. Then off these 2 triangles here put another 2 low ones, and then 2 high triangles here like so. And then we want 1 low triangle here, and then 2 high here. And then all we need to do then is fill in the gaps with 2 squares. So I'll quickly show you what this floor plan looks like. So this is what the floor plan should look like at the minute when you first start the base. Okay, so what I'll quickly go and do is stone this up. Right, one of the disadvantages I found in this base is the fact that it's not really a base that you can build and then as a starter base and then like expand to this. It's kind of like you need another starter base. So if you go check one of my other bases, like the most OP 2x1 base, that's a really good starter base. You could use that just to farm the materials to get this base down, and then you're laughing. So after this, what we're going to do then is we're going to go put low walls, soft side in, all the way around the back here, and then we will put a doorway here with your airlock on it. So we'll stone that up in a minute, and then we'll go and put our high walls all the way around. There we go. And I'll quickly stone all that up. And then I'll pop the roof on. Right, and there we have it. So we're pretty safe now. So obviously you would have your doors on here. So we'd pop one on there and one on there. And there is a reason why I've made this door open outwards. Obviously for 2 reasons. At the moment it helps protect your airlock for shooting out of and door campers. Also there's another reason for it later on, which I will show you. Right, so at the moment we're safe. That's the important thing, is the fact that it's all sealed and you've got doors on it. So the cost to get to this stage is, there we go, so 10k stone and about 1.7k wood. So that's pretty cheap to get to where we are at the minute. So following on from here, what we would do is we would put some large boxes down. So what I'm about to show you now is nothing that I've come up with. This is, I seen it from a YouTuber called Twisited, I believe you pronounce it. It's like Twisted, but I think it's Twisited. And he actually found it from a YouTuber called Buds. I will put a link down in the description to both of these guys. If you do not know who these guys are, you need to check them out. I mean, Twisited is the base designs that he comes up with are just out of this world, and this Buds guy looks like he's up and coming, and he seems to be finding a lot of cool building features. So you must go check those guys out, please. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is what they showed me, and I've incorporated that into this base design. So what you do is you first off you just put 1 triangle above this large box here, and then when you stand down here and you put this one on, if I look left, it changes shape when I move over to the right. See that? So what you do is just look over to the right, put that down, and then what you do is you make these sheet metal. They have to be sheet metal. And then what that allows you to do is, the best way I find to see the box underneath is kind of line up with the middle and then just keep walking up and down. So see, that didn't find, oh, it did see it then. So I'll move my mouse up a tiny bit, go up and down. No, move my mouse down a bit, keep going. Oh, there he is, there is. My little white dot just flashed out. It is quite hard to find. Oh, there it is. It's very hard to find. There we go. There we go, found it. Not let me open it. There we go. So, as you see, you can access the large box through the floor. So what I could do now is you get everyone on your team to access that box, and then what we can go and do then is we do hard side facing us, make that sheet metal just for now, and what we'll eventually do is we'll make this sheet metal, and then we'll go make the half walls on the outside sheet metal as well. So then that is your safest loot for the minute. So you can go up here. Well, we could just go. There we are. That's fully sealed. And then what we do is we do the same on the other side. So once again we put one triangle down, then we stand here and you look left, look right, it's slightly changing, so look over this side, down, and then into sheet metal, and we can access that through the floor. Oh, did I find it first time? I found it straight away. There you go, see, happy days. Pop a half wall down, sheet metal. I'll do the outside on this side in a minute. I just want to carry on with the rest of the base design. Right, so next up what we need to do is we need to make the bunker section of the base. So what I do here is we put a half wall down with a large wall hard side out, and then we need to remove this one. Remove this one. There we go. And we can go and make that stone for now. Once we've done that, we need to put some walls on. So we want to put these walls on hard side facing out. Jump over here. These ones down. We'll stone that up. Once that is stoned up, what we need to do is put 2 floors in, and 2 wall frames. Steel. So there we have it. So this is where we will put the TC in this room here. So we'll place that in that back corner there. So that is our TC room. So what I'll do now is I'll quickly show you how to do one side of these loot rooms, just so you know, because then you can mirror it on the other side. Then I'll show you how the bunker works, and then I'll furnish it at the end, and obviously then leave honeycomb till the very end, so I can speed all that up for you so you don't have to watch me do all of it. Okay, so to do one of the loot rooms, what you need to do is you need to put a half wall here and a half wall there. I mean a half floor and another half floor there. And what we do is we'll just make these stone. Remove that one. And that serves for 2 purposes, because we can put half floor triangle and a floor in here as well, but I'll get to that in a minute. So what we can do after that is we can get some loot storage rooms. So what we'll do, barbecue down, like so, like so, and we get 3 in at the top here, which is nice and comfortable. I mean, you guys might know better ways. If there is, let me know and I'll try and introduce that into the build. But for now, I think it's going to be good enough for what I'm doing. So I'm going to put another barbecue and a small box there. Another barbecue and a small box here. And the reason why this is good is I can still access the floor box by doing this. Oh. No, that caught the small one. Oh, there it is. There we go, the large box which is hidden under the floor. Brilliant. So there you go, so you've got some nice storage there. Obviously, we'd have to put the wall frame on. Put that in the wrong place, didn't I? That's clever. Chuck some garage doors on there. And then what you can do is you can copy that and do that on this side. So then you've got one loot room there, one loot room there. Obviously we're going to have loot storage in here. We're going to have loot storage in the bunker. And you've got 2 hidden extra loot rooms. Okay, so next up we'll do the TC room. Okay, so TC room, what we do is we put a triangle floor here, turn that into stone. And then what we do after that is we put some large boxes down. Like I said before, there's probably better ways to make use of storage, but I think it's plenty what I do. Hopefully I get this in the right place because I'm not the best at putting boxes down. So I'll put one box down there, and then what I do after that always makes things easier for me is I put a campfire down, which lifts me up, and then hopefully, there we go. So there we go, put a large box there, and just chuck a small one up here just for that little bit of extra space. There we go, like so. Then what we do down at the bottom is I'm going to use some barbecues and small boxes to make use of more space. One there. Put a small box underneath that. Another barbecue here. Small box. And like so. So what that gives us is that gives us quite a bit of loot storage. We've got 2 large, 1 small up there, and then we've got all these down here, and you can still access that from under here. So that's really good. Obviously garage door that up. I'll just remove this campfire. Okay, so that's that gone, and then what we'll do is we want to get some more storage in here. So what we do is we put another triangle floor there, which allows us to put a square floor there. Get rid of that now, and we can make that stone. There we go. Right, up top, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be too greedy about this. Let's just get some more barbecues up here. There we go. And we'll probably do something similar down here. So just to bear in mind, it can be quite hard to jump from down there into this gap. So what you can do is you can just crouch walk around the sides here. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can fit the garage door on. Garage door on. Which I can't, which is very silly of me. So make sure you put that garage door on before you put these boxes in. I'm not going to take them off now, but make sure you do. Okay, so I'll just quickly fill this back up. You could probably butt these like so. And fit one extra on that side, which leaves this side, say that'll be your entrance side to walk in, just to make it easier. And there we go. Pop your little boxes in as well. And there we have that. So you've got plenty of storage now. You've obviously got a loot room over on this side, and you'd obviously mirror that over on this side. So at the current minute, we now have our main TC rooms. We've got 2 loot rooms separated either side, and we have 2 hidden loot rooms. Now it's just for the bunker. So the reason for this bunker is this honeycomb actually acts as your spawn location. Now what you can do is, if you do decide to honeycomb this base, yes, you can add honeycomb to that section. That's perfectly fine. Totally up to you. I mean, some people might just leave it as it is. It can be a bit risky. Obviously you might want to steel it up to help prevent people getting in, but it's all optional. Depends how far you want to take this base. So at the moment we can now spawn in there, and then what we will do is demonstrate the function of the bunker. So with a bunker, as you know, for the new people that don't know, what you want to do is you want to put the soft side into the bunker, and you put a twig wall down, which costs you, how much does a half wall cost? 50. Then you want to upgrade that to wood, which is 200, and then what you want to do is put a floor triangle down, and at the current state of the base I would make it stone. What we are going to do is make this core sheet metal when we honeycomb it. So as a minute, there we go, bunker's sealed. And then what you do is, when you log offline, you leave it like that for the night, you go offline. Then what you do is, when you come back online, you spawn on your bag. And then what you would do is make sure you got some hatchets down here in your storage, and you remove that, and boom, your bunker's now open. Works an absolute treat. Storage wise, I mean, for me, I think the best option would be just stack as many of these as you can fit in. Take that round, I think they fit a little bit closer. You can take your time in a proper server, maybe place these a little bit better. I am clearly rushing for the sake of the video. And there you go, oh no, there you go, I got it in. Haha. There you go, so you've got plenty of storage, you got your bunker. Right, and last but not least is the door mechanic at the front of the base. So this was our original, just an airlock. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and remove this here. Right, so what we need is another foundation, and then on this one, I mean, you could put 2 doors on it if you really want. That's no harm. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to do double doors on this one. Stone it up. Make them wood. And some doors, and this door needs to open in, and this one can open in. They're not too important. So there we go. And then what we do is we come outside to the front of the base, and we need to put 2 little foundations here. Now, like I mentioned in a previous base video, I didn't come up with this design either. I come up with a guy called Drizza, and his base designs are just amazing. So you need to check that guy out as well. He is top builder, and even some of his other videos are really good. He's got a lot of tips, tricks, and everything. Anyway, so as I said, we've got these 2 stone foundations here, and then what we do is we stand here at this like awkward angle, like I just fell off, which is not good. And you should able to place the roof like so. Place the roof on and make that stone. And now what we have is the door mechanic. And if you don't know what the door mechanic is, it basically means now, so I open this door and there's a roof poking in there. And I cannot get underneath that. So if someone raids through your airlock, raids this, they cannot get through to your base. So what you have to do is crouch and walk backwards, and you open this door and it pushes you through. Then you shut this door and open this one, and then you're into your base. Same going out. If I shut this door and open this one, I can't get out. I'm walking forward and back. See, can't get out. So what you do is you walk, crouch, walk backwards, open this door, pushes me through. Great design. So what I will be doing for the rest of this video is I will speed it up and I'll just do some stealing, make the core a bit stronger, and go outside and do some honeycomb. So you're more than welcome to slow it down if you want to watch what I do, but for the new guys, if you know what you're doing, then you don't need to watch the rest of this video. So if you like this base design, please give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment if there's anything I've done wrong or can do better. Please subscribe, that's going to help me out massively. And yeah, hopefully you'll see some more content from me very soon. I'll catch you guys later.
How to be the